The world is a little dimmer today. A collective sadness blankets the globe as we come to terms with the loss of a musical icon. The air is thick with sorrow, and the silence is deafening. A void echoes where music once soared. The stages that once vibrated with his powerful voice now stand silent, a poignant reminder of the melodies that will never be played again. The recording studios, once bustling with creativity, now feel like hollow spaces. Stevie Wonder, the beloved singer, songwriter, and musician, has passed away at the age of 74. His life was a symphony of achievements, a testament to his unparalleled talent and relentless passion for music. From his early days as a child prodigy to his status as a global superstar, Stevie's journey was nothing short of extraordinary. The news, a shockwave of grief, reverberates across the globe. Social media is flooded with tributes, memories, and heartfelt messages from fans and fellow musicians alike. News outlets around the world are dedicating segments to honor his legacy, sharing stories of his impact on the music industry and beyond. Fans mourn. Fellow artists grapple with the loss of a legend. Memorial concerts are being organized where artists from various genres come together to pay tribute to the man who inspired them. Tears flow freely as fans gather to celebrate his life and music, finding solace in the community of those who loved him. We remember the man who touched our souls with his music. His melodies transcended generations. Stevie's songs were the soundtrack to countless lives, marking moments of joy, sorrow, love, and hope. His influence is immeasurable, and his absence leaves a void that can never be filled. His lyrics spoke of love, unity, and hope. They were a beacon of light in dark times, a reminder of the power of music to heal and bring people together. Stevie's words resonated with listeners of all ages, races, and backgrounds, creating a universal connection that transcended barriers. Stevie Wonder's music was a gift, a universal language that united us all. His concerts were a celebration of life, where people from all walks of life came together to dance, sing, and share in the joy of his music. As we mourn his passing, we also celebrate the incredible legacy he leaves behind, a legacy that will continue to inspire and uplift for generations to come. Stevland Hardaway Judkins entered the world on May 13, 1950 in Saginaw, Michigan. This small town, nestled in the heart of the Midwest, would be the birthplace of a musical legend. The world was about to witness the arrival of a prodigious talent, one that would leave an indelible mark on the music industry. Born premature, he faced an uphill battle from the start. Weighing less than 3 pounds, his early days were fraught with challenges. The medical technology of the 1950s was not as advanced as it is today, and the survival of premature infants was uncertain. Yet little Stevie showed an incredible will to live, a resilience that would define his life and career. Oxygen deprivation led to retinopathy of prematurity, robbing him of his sight. This condition, caused by the high levels of oxygen used in incubators, resulted in the detachment of his retinas. Despite this devastating setback, Stevie's other senses heightened, particularly his sense of hearing. His world became one of sound, a rich tapestry of auditory experiences that would fuel his musical genius. But what he lacked in vision, he more than made up for in spirit and talent. His infectious smile and boundless energy captivated everyone around him. Music became his language, a way to express the emotions and experiences that words alone could not convey. His family recognized his extraordinary gift and nurtured his burgeoning talent. Music became his sanctuary, his voice. It was in the melodies and rhythms that he found solace and joy. The piano keys were not just an instrument, but an extension of his soul. Each note he played resonated with a depth of feeling that belied his young age. His connection to music was profound, almost mystical. By age 4, he was playing the piano. His tiny fingers danced across the keys with an ease and fluidity that amazed those who heard him. It was clear that Stevie was not just a child playing an instrument, he was a prodigy, a musical savant whose talent was beyond his years. His early performances were a glimpse into the greatness that lay ahead. He sang in the church choir, his voice a beacon of pure joy. The church was a place where his talent could shine, where he could share his gift with the community. His voice, clear and powerful, filled the sanctuary with a sense of hope and inspiration. It was here that Stevie began to understand the impact his music could have on others. His talent was undeniable, a force of nature waiting to be unleashed. As he grew, so did his musical abilities. Each performance was a testament to his hard work and dedication. The world was beginning to take notice of this young prodigy from Saginaw, Michigan. Little Stevie was on the brink of stardom, ready to take the world by storm with his extraordinary gift. Word of young Stevie's talent spread like wildfire. His musical abilities were nothing short of extraordinary, especially for someone so young. Stevie's passion for music was evident in every note he played, and his performances were filled with a raw, unfiltered energy that captivated everyone who heard him. At the tender age of 11, he caught the attention of Ronnie White of the Miracles. White was immediately impressed by Stevie's natural talent and saw potential in the young musician that was impossible to ignore. He knew that Stevie had something special, something that could change the music industry forever. A meeting was arranged with Berry Gordy, the founder of Motown Records. Gordy was captivated. He saw in Stevie not just a talented young artist, but a prodigy who could bring a fresh, new sound to Motown. Gordy recognized that Stevie's unique blend of soul, jazz and pop could appeal to a wide audience and elevate the label to new heights. Stevie, now christened Little Stevie Wonder, was signed to the label. This was a monumental moment not just for Stevie but for Motown Records as well. The label had a history of discovering and nurturing young talent, but Stevie was something different. He was a once-in-a-generation artist whose potential seemed limitless. He released his first album, The Jazz Soul of Little Stevie Wonder, at the age of 12. The album showcased his incredible range and versatility, featuring a mix of instrumental tracks and vocal performances that highlighted his skills as both a musician and a singer. It was clear from the outset that Stevie was not just a child star, but a serious artist with a bright future ahead of him. The world took notice. His energy was infectious. Audiences were drawn to his charismatic stage presence and his ability to connect with people through his music. Stevie's performances were more than just concerts. They were experiences that left a lasting impression on everyone who witnessed them. His talent, undeniable. Little Stevie Wonder was on his way to becoming a star. As he continued to grow and develop as an artist, it became clear that his impact on the music world would be profound. Stevie Wonder was not just a prodigy, he was a pioneer, paving the way for future generations of musicians and leaving an indelible mark on the history of music. The hits started coming, one after another. Fingertips shot to the top of the charts, making Stevie the youngest artist to ever achieve a #1 single. His music, a vibrant blend of soul, funk, and R&B, resonated with audiences worldwide. Uptight, Everything's Alright, I Was Made to Love Her, and For Once in My Life showcased his vocal range and songwriting prowess. He wasn't just a singer, he was a musical force, a multi-instrumentalist who played the piano, drums, harmonica, and more. Stevie Wonder wasn't content to be confined to one genre. He was a musical chameleon, effortlessly shifting from soulful ballads to funky grooves to socially conscious anthems. The 1970s marked a period of unparalleled creativity. He released a string of critically acclaimed albums, Music of My Mind, Talking Book, Inner Visions, and Songs in the Key of Life. These albums weren't just collections of songs, they were masterpieces, sonic tapestries that explored themes of love, loss, social justice, and spirituality. Stevie Wonder's music was more than just entertainment, it was a force for social change. He used his platform to advocate for civil rights, equality and peace. His song Happy Birthday became synonymous with the movement to make Martin Luther King Jr. His birthday a national holiday. He spoke out against apartheid in South Africa and championed the rights of the disabled. His music was a call to action, reminding us that we all have a role to play in making the world a better place. Behind the dazzling stage presence, Stevie Wonder was a man who cherished family. He was married twice and fathered 9 children. His love for his family was evident in his music, particularly in songs like Isn't She Lovely, a tribute to his daughter Aisha. He found joy in fatherhood, in the simple pleasures of raising a family. Music might have been his lifeblood, but family was his anchor. Despite his infectious smile and uplifting music, Stevie Wonder faced personal challenges. He was fiercely private, shielding his personal life from the glare of the spotlight. He endured health scares, reminding us that even legends are mortal. But through it all, his spirit remained unyielding. He continued to create, to inspire, to remind us of the power of music to heal and unite.